Now, Kerala's Alin Abraham got to live for just 10 months, but she ensured that 5 other people could carry on with theirs. His 10-month-old baby received state honors, and rightfully so, at her funeral for her act of compassion, where this child, an infant, donated her organs. Alin was the only daughter of Arun Abraham and Sharon Ann John from Pattamanathitta in Kerala. The baby sustained grave injuries after the car she was traveling in, along with the parents and maternal grandparents, collided with another vehicle on the 5th of February in Kottayam. The doctors later informed her parents that the baby was brain dead. Rising above their grief and finding hope in the idea that Alin would continue to live through others, her parents decided to donate her organs. Alin's heart valves, her kidneys, liver, eyes, all of them were donated to 5 others who were in need. The baby was buried with full state honors. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan bid farewell to the child. He also saluted the dedicated health professionals, police and support teams whose swift coordination made these transplants possible.
ഫോണൊന്ന് മാറ്റുമോ ജസ്റ്റ് ഡീസലാൻ്റെ കൂടെ കേരള അതെ അതെ
Go across straight to Shibi Mall for more on that story. Shibi, these images of this beautiful child has been trending since yesterday. I mean, we all came across it. It's, you know, it breaks my heart as a mother. But, you know, this also, as somebody who covers health, you know, this also brought this question to my mind about how generous this act really is, given how problematic and how difficult it is to get an organ in a country like ours, isn't it? With just so much reluctance for people to, you know, to agree to give the, allow the doctors to harvest the organs of their loved ones. Here, the parents have just been so gracious, isn't it, Shibi?
Oh, well, exactly, Sneha. In fact, they set an example also going forward for many, people also when it comes to organ donation, because Kerala has been very actively involved when it comes to the organ donation procedures, also with multiple, multiple platforms there with the Kerala government and the health department here coordinating a lot of events, promoting the importance of organ donation. And it's in that background that, this little child becomes the youngest in the state to be an organ donor. Not just that, one of her organs were donated to a 6-month-old child, which means that 6-month-old child becomes the youngest in the state to receive an organ also posthumously. So in many ways, this is setting an example. Whatever happened to the baby girl is extremely unfortunate, but with the act, in their extreme moments of distress also, they have chosen to set an example. They've chosen to, take part in something like this, because the doctors had said that there was no way they could have, saved the life of the child. So what was lying in front of them was an opportunity to let their child save the lives of 5 people, and that was what they chose to do. And it's being really hailed, and this baby girl, the 10-month-old child, will go down in the history of Kerala as one of the most remembered child and remembered moments also, because even when after organs were donated, it took around We saw a very coordinated effort taking place from the public, from the health department, from the police department to transfer our organs from Ernakulam to Thiruvananthapuram in less than 3 hours 15 minutes. It usually takes 6 to 7 hours. It's a route we keep traveling quite often, but it just took 3 hours, and that's because of the coordination from every end to ensure that if there's one life that could be saved, that needs to be saved. And that's what we saw in the last few days in Kerala, with the entire state mourning for Alin. At the same time, also remembering a 10-month-old life that will be remembered for many, many years.
Absolutely. What an act by her family members to have the heart to go ahead and do this, isn't it? Shibi, the fact is that this is a child barely 10 months of age, met with an accident, but at the end of the day, when her family realized that she is not going to be able to live, was brain dead, they went ahead and donated all her organs. It's unimaginable, the kind of large-heartedness that the parents have shown here. She is Kerala's youngest organ donor. The donor is a 10-month-old baby, this beautiful child who went ahead and donated all her organs. The doctors had actually told her parents that she is brain dead. This happened on the 13th of February. Then the family agreed to donate the organs of the child. The baby's organs gave life not to 1 or 2, but to 5 people. And that's how she's going to be remembered forever. The liver was given to a 6-month-old baby in Thiruvananthapuram. Sharon also donated her kidneys, heart valve and eyeballs. Infant's last rites with full state honors that the Chief Minister announced and has carried it forward. Ceremonial guard of honor at the funeral that has been accorded to this child. Kerala Health Minister Veena also attended the last rites of this baby, a 10-month-old baby who gave away all her organs after the doctors declared that she was brain dead. Well, this is a story that is a stark reminder of how we can all, in fact, rise above and help people when in need. Given that India is a country that faces a big crisis when it comes to organs, there are several people who actually die waiting for an organ. It's a country which sees less donations and a long, long list when it comes to organ donations, even in the Cadver list. And that's the reason why this act is so special by this 10-month-old baby.